Hey, 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 what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, I'm going to show you the 2023 XLR Nitro 384. This is going to be a toy hauler, and it has one of the more unique living rooms that I have seen really in any RV, but especially a toy hauler. Pretty cool functional setup with this kind of little L bench that has a little insert for a table. You'll see all that during the tour, I suppose. All the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, will be down in the description along with my contact information. I am in a sales position, so if you're in the market, give me a chance. Let me share my pricing, even delivered. I think you'll find it pretty agreeable. But if you don't mind, hit that like and subscribe button if you value what I'm doing here on this tour. But again, it's the 2023 XLR 384. And let's go ahead and jump right in. So normally I start back in the toy hauler section, but today I'm going to start off in the living room. Got a couple lights off here. I blew a fuse and I got to get out of here, so I didn't have time to really change them. But you still get enough natural light in this camper where it really does not matter. You have your entertainment slide, so dual opposing slides, your entertainment, oven, and refrigerator slide. And then you get over here, this is going to be kind of your, your family slide, your seating slide. And I like how the recliners are directly across from the entertainment section. That's a big boost. These windows are very impressive. They're all tinted. They all open up for a nice breeze, but they are absolutely massive. And they also come with the old Dracula shade, the night shade, to keep, the skin from sizzling, maybe protect aging of the furniture on days when, when you're going out, maybe fishing or something, or hitting the trails, you're not using it. Keep that temperature down a little bit. The slide height is pretty darn incredible. I am 6 feet tall. And you see I'm about finger width, or finger height, all the way up. So pretty nice to have that. Going to be over 7 feet or so, I would say. Anyway, recliners directly across from the TV. You're going to get a couple cup holders. You notice there's also going to be no carpet inside of this RV, which is a big time plus. You do get the bench seating, like I was saying, that kind of the L style. Those little pucks right there are meant for a little dinette so you can still sit down and have some dinner. A couple outlets. And then you flip it around, you're going to notice you have this island with all this easy, open, useful space. So this is kind of, the hangout camper. There's tons of room. I can imagine setting up some games or even some, some appetizers, some snacks kind of all around here, having a really good time. Plus, I don't think the decor hurts. For a toy hauler, this is light and it's bright, but it's not excessive. I really like those brown tones to it. Before we get to that slide, you got another place where you can sit down and relax. You can also pull it out to make for some additional sleeping. You're also going to have 2 cup holders. Some overhead storage. Let me show you what that looks like. It's going to be pretty much the same on all 4 of those sections. So I'll just show you this one. Another window with the nightshade and that opens. And then I love this combo over here. So the entertainment and the kitchen. Some people aren't a fan of it. I really am, because I think it utilizes your space in the RV for other things. In this case, it's going to be a toy hauler. The gray stone electric fireplace puts out 5,100 BTUs of heat. So in a day where it's, 45 degrees, a little bit chilly outside, that'll take the chill off the entirety of this room. It'll heat up 500 square feet. Absolutely no problem. Saving you some good money on some propane. Pretty good sized Connex TV with some storage up and around the microwave as well. So these ones are going to be looking just like that. And then around the microwave is going to be looking just like this. Solid surface countertops. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. Plenty of extra storage, and then you're also going to see you got your JBL sound system. So for a toy hauler, music might be a little bit more important because you're, outside kind of bumping, having a good time. You have zones inside, outside, and both sides, A, B, and C. 2 pull-out drawers, and then right here you're going to get 4 pull-out drawers. So all of these are going to be looking like that. This is going to be the tire pressure monitoring display. I'll get into that on the outside portion of the tour. And then the bottom one's going to be a little bit larger, looking like that. Another pull out underneath the oven. This is going to be the Furrion. It's a 3 stovetop burner. Definitely can get like a pizza cooking or something like that. Another little window as well. And then here's going to be your island. So still the solid surface countertops. I like that brown decor. And then underneath here, you actually get a ton of storage. Check that out. And you notice you're not really seeing any wires or anything like that. It's really clean cut. And that is something that I enjoy that the Nitro did. And here, still clean cut, but you also have little shelving with access to your plumbing. Stainless steel undermounted bowl with the little snake doodad hitting those dishes from all angles. Above the island, I don't know what kind of decor they call that. I'm not too much of a fancy guy myself, but you got a boxed in light there. It's kind of like a little chicken wire look. It looks super, super sharp. And then you got a little pantry right here behind that door. And you got an absolutely massive Furrion refrigerator. So I can open up that. That's going to be the safety lock, so that way you don't have to worry about when you're traveling down the road. So that's going to be your refrigerator section. You know, bigger than most people's home refrigerators. And then you got the freezer, which is certainly larger than most people's, home refrigerator. Pretty darn nice for a weekend at the trail, or possibly even a week-long vacation. This thing would cruise by for food storage. You also got another place, maybe toss up some cereal boxes or whatever if you guys got kids. Then there's going to be the pantry. Not too shabby. Max air fan control, which is going to be just above where you want it, the oven. Help you suck out some of the steam or the stink kind of from cooking. Give you a nice little view here again. I mean, from this picture alone, you wouldn't really even know this was a toy hauler. This just looks like any other fifth wheel. Pretty sharp looking one too. Big old oversized loft up here to help sleep some additional folks. And then you also have your second entrance and this pretty good sized garage. I'm going to guess probably 15 feet, but that will definitely be down in the description of this video. And you'll also see the tie downs. So you're going to have 2, 5, 8 tie downs, and then more of those pucks so that way you can insert another table. If you need extra seating or sleeping, you can definitely utilize this as well. These are going to be the rollover sofas. So you have kind of a bed mode. You're also going to have, like a couch mode, and then, obviously kind of lift it up in the air. And then you also get the queen right here that drops down from the ceiling, for even more sleeping. Window, 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 all tinted. That's going to be an emergency exit. Here are going to be your controls for the Dometic, the bed lift, and some of the lighting fixtures, as well as your second awning. You're also going to see that this does come washer and dryer prepped, which is pretty nice. So you get your hot and cold water access along with the appropriate plugins there as well. There is 2 speakers and an AC. 3 Seasons patio door. You'll also see that this part right here is going to be on a lip. Call that the old dovetail. So that way if you're pulling up, like a bike, like a Harley or maybe some 4-wheelers or something like that that are a little bit longer, like a little SRX or something, it won't bottom out. So that's always nice to have. 3 Seasons patio door that folds up against the walls and gets out of the way if you do need that. And then I set this up in the patio mode but left the patio down. These railings come up to make one boxed in area so you can sit back, relax, hopefully enjoy like a good lake view or mountain view, something like that at the campground, and you're good to go, playing some euchre, letting the dogs out, whatever. I'll show you a little bit, I'll just show it to you now. LED lights, prepped for the rear observation camera, 550 smackaroonies. Suction cup that thing right onto your windshield. You get a 4.5-inch screen so you can see what's going on behind you with some distance markers. And then the Thule awning to create some shade out here. You got the 2 cables hanging off on either side. It's going to allow you to haul, I believe, 3,000 pounds out here. So pretty incredible there. It's at least 2,000 pounds, I know that. But yeah, pretty nice. You can have a little party out on the patio deck. You can also put a TV up here, and you have the outlet for that, and then the cable hookup. And then this right here is going to be called the Guardian. So when you're traveling, you can see, your toys that are hooked up here. Just make sure that things aren't banging and clanging around. If you hit an aggressive pothole, and you're worried about a dirt bike or something, look back on your camera. You're good to go. Make sure everything is safe and secure. I also enjoy how they changed up this door a little bit. Most of the time, the toy haulers do not do this. This is a screen and then also a solid glass door. So pretty cool. It helps, keep out some of the stink from the gas line or something like that with a nice tight fit, but it also allows you to get a nice breeze on the days where you need it. Forgot to point out too, you got some accent lighting there as well. And then you should have accent lighting above here and here, but like I said, you know, that fuse blew, and it's a Saturday night. I got kids' baseball games and all that. Didn't have time to run back up into the old shopperooski. Central road vac. So that's going to be basically a vacuum in for here. You push it up there, you're good to go. Kind of reminds me of one of the salon ones that pick up the hair. Here is your fuse box, and if you want to see a good example of what it looks like when a fuse blew, and these only take a couple seconds to replace, it glows up nice and red for you, so there's no guesswork. You know, you just know what you got right there because it's glowing up for you. This is going to be your control panel. So kitchen, living room, and bedroom slides. The generator, this one does not have one, but it is prepped for it, including the pigtails. But to start a generator, you're just going to hold stop for 5 seconds to prime it, and then rip up once for start. Water pump, water heater, tank heaters. Those are awesome. If you camp a little bit earlier into the season or later into the season, flip those on. It's 12-volt heaters to help things from not freeze. And then your Go Power solar charge controller to let you know what the solar panels are doing up top. Bathroom has the nice plus of having kind of a guest door and then, you know, master bedroom door, so that way you don't have to, you know, have some guests coming kind of in and out of your area, or you going into theirs, vice versa. Toilet sitting there on an angle so you can sit down and do your business. And I'm a fairly large guy, you know, 6 foot, 290, 295 pounds. If I'm behaving myself, 282, but haven't been lately, unfortunately. But you can see I got enough room where I could sit down, take a dump, and still be comfortable. Bada bing, bada boom. Pretty good little sink. You got your outlets and all your different, you know, your fans. Pretty cool looking little backsplash here too. Got kind of the artistic little raised little areas. I don't know, just looking sharp. Got a mirror. Check out the old bowling gun, baby. And if you guys haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button. That'd be pretty special. Bathroom is also fairly large. Pretty darn big, actually, for any camper, really. The Tri-Glide Glass Series as well to help roundies like me get in and out of the shower. But I am standing in it right now. And you can see I got plenty of room. You know, I'm washing, I'm bathing, I'm having a good old time. Plenty of space. Now here is the bedroom. Queen bed. The same backsplash that's up in the bathroom is going to be up here as well. So super sharp. I love how they have that window up there, hopefully for a nice view. It also does have a blackout shade that you can put in, sort of like the living room. Emergency exit over here, so pull, push, and pop. You can get out in a hurry. Outlet, outlet, storage, storage, nightlight, nightlight. You're also going to see you get a little storage tray right there as well. And then over here on the mini slide, you get plenty of space. So even though this isn't an east to west bed, typically these north to south are a little bit more cramped, you do get the extra space, the walk around space, due because of this little tiny slide. And what's in here is going to be some extra storage for all of your hanging items. So this is going to be the same thing on the other side, but obviously just basically cut in half. And then down below is going to be the same thing. So you're going to get 4 dresser drawers, the 2 over here being pretty monstrous, those others 2, you know, being about half the size. Bigger countertop space over here as well with another pull-out drawer, but pretty snazzy. 3 ACs in this unit. You see this one's got the dump valve, so if you want to disproportionately push all the cool air into this room, open up that dump valve and let her rip. You can also activate the 4G LTE Wi-Fi, so call up like AT&T or Verizon. You know, you are prepped up for that and ready to roll. Here's going to be the other Dometic as well. But all right, guys, that's about it here for the inside portion of this tour. Now I'm going to go around the outside, show you where everything is. But this was the 2023 XLR Nitro 384. Pretty darn cool toy hauler model, that's for sure. Just a little friendly reminder, all the specifications will be down in the description of this video, so make sure to check that out if you are curious about length, height, tank size, awning sizes, really any of the specifications. The awning, I'm going to guess probably somewhere around 18 feet or so, but you get some LED lights that run underneath. Electric 6-point auto leveling for the leveling system. Slam latch doors. Pretty good, spacious kind of pass-through. The pass-through side being just a hair smaller, but I like how they open this part up at least. And then you also get that nice tough flex flooring with a little bit of diamond plate there on the side. Also shows off that aluminum construction that is welded at all points as well. Cable slides, I like seeing that. A little bit sturdier, longer lasting, that's for sure. You also get those JBLs that I was mentioning. So they're going to be your outside speakers. That's going to be zone B or zone C if you're inside and outside. You also get a little bracket right here where you can hang up a TV. Here's the outlet for that, and then the cable hookup as well. So the tire pressure monitoring system, forgive me, the tires are pretty darn muddy. Just got pulled in today from the manufacturer. I guess it was raining up there. But you got that right there. Basically, you can hook up the tire pressure monitoring system so when you're driving down the road, it'll scream at you if it's overinflated, underinflated, if the temperature's too high, you know, just allow you to avoid that blowout. And since they started adding those, so I heard from the rep, the blowout reports have been down 90%, so that's pretty cool. More ride suspension, the CRE 3000, so that's going to be a little bit upgraded suspension for you. A little smoother ride, a little bit less, you know, kind of chucking and bucking. Hashtag action camping. So I already told you about that Thule awning there and then the backup camera, but again, $550 allows you to see what's happening while you're driving down the road, and you can really see that dovetail right there. The ladder on the side, that it does retract itself out and drop, so you know you can get up and down it a little bit easier. But it's going to be a fully walkable roof, so check your seals, check your slides. If you're ever going to get a leak, it's going to come from one of the slides where you're parked under a tree at the campground. It lands on there, you forget about it, and you pull it in and it punctures those seals. Getting pretty darn windy. But you can get a slide topper for both of these slides. It'll run you $1,400, $700 a piece. Makes life just a little bit easier. Here's going to be your fuel pump, and then your you know, your actual pump to hold up all your toys. It's going to be, I believe, a 20-gallon fuel tank, so that's pretty nice. This is going to be where you fill it up. Black tank drain and your gray tank drain is going to be right there. Also shows the heated and enclosed underbelly. Right there is going to be your spare tire. There's where you plug in the camper. And you'll notice here too, nice and sturdy sidewalls. They're not that, you know, kind of the junky ones that flex in. Wastewater holding tank is going to be located right around here. And then you have the back end of the hot water heater and the back end of your pass-through storage. This is where you get a couple, you know, extra little shot at some of the stuff. You got your gray tank drain, black tank drain, antifreeze inlet valve to help winterizing a little bit easier. And then hot and cold water access here in the form of an outside shower. Bypass valve and your fresh water and city water connection, along with your black tank flush. Black tank flush is basically a sprinkler system there for your poop tank. Your battery disconnect, the docking lights, and the electric leveling controls. Behind this door, you're going to be your propane. Here's the manufacturer sticker, 14,005 pounds dry. Not too small, not too big. It's that perfect size. Housing for 2 batteries. And then you also got your generator prep. So yeah, there's what I'm talking about with the pigtails and all that. Pretty good stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed the tour. My name is Hunter. This was the 2023 XLR Nitro 384. Hope to see you guys around for next tour. See ya.